So, hello everyone. Hope I'm able to you guys. Right? And today what we're gonna start is today we're gonna learn the live implementation of dictionaries. Right? So, what I will do, I will just search for some random programs on from W3 schools. Yes, and then I will solve it accordingly. And you guys might get confused that day before yesterday I solved about data frames. Yesterday I discussed about functions, but today why I just came about dictionaries. So how I am deciding these things is the audiences, the people who tells me like okay in this particular day just give the live implementation of this particular topic, right? So in the live when I am coming live on YouTube, right? So what I'm doing is I'm explaining the live implementation, right? But in the evening session is theoretical and building of basic fundamentals, right? Because as I have told you guys, like for to write a code to be a programmer, two things is the most important. First is the basics, second is the live implementation, the practical approach, right? I have discussed these things earlier. I will just discuss today also so that you can get a picture clear about why I am saying these two things is the most important thing. So basics in any programming language is same like you are having a clutch in your car or a bike, right? Without a clutch you can't start it, right? So basic is that it's the roots of it. And if you will stop, if you want to go at the top, and after reaching at certain point, if you don't get for it, right? So for that, basic fundamentals should be strong. And again, what are the second most important thing? The practical implementation. What is the second most important thing in your vehicle? Obviously, that is brakes, right? Without brake, you can't move forward. If you will move forward, certainly you will meet an accident. So I hope you guys are understanding it. Why these two things are important. The most important thing is basics, fundamentals, and the second is practical implementation. Right? So for that reason, at the evening session, what I'm doing, I'm explaining about the basics, and in the afternoon session, when I am doing live on YouTube, basically it's on the live implementation of the coding and all those things, the questionnaire, right? So what I will do, I will just open W3 School. You can take off your camera, right? Basically, this is the base. So I am focusing on W3 programs. But yes, if you guys want that I should solve the lead code and hacker rank questions, so you guys just comment it. I will just solve the lead code and hacker rank codes as well. Like okay. So now let's start it, right? So what I will do, first, I hope you can see my screen. Okay. First, I will start my spider ID. Okay. I'll simply open it. Yeah, now you can see that my spider is being opened, right? So why I suggest you guys to stick with spider is because the one and the only thing is that spider is a beautiful ID for the beginners. It's like if you are in a advanced level, if you are learning advanced Python, it's like everything. So there it might happen that you know the basics, right? But here you have to understand the basics, you have to understand the things. For that reason I am using spider. It's up to your choice, you can use any id which is suitable for you, right? But as a beginner I would suggest Spider. So in Spider, how you can open a file? It's same as you might be opening in some Google Doc or Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. Just go in the file option, click on the new file, and the new file will be created here, right? So what I will do, I will just try coding here, right? Here it's open. Now what I will do, I will open my code. Why I am using guest mode? Because using guest mode doesn't allow you to catch the cookies and all those browsing history which makes your browser slow. For that reason I am using the guest mode, right? So what I will do, I will type dictionaries questions up to 3. So you can see there are 450 total of dictionary questions, right? So what I will do, I will just try with some complex maths. Okay. So what I will do, I will just create a dictionary from a string with letter frequency, right? I will store the frequency of letters. So just try using it. So first I have to define a dictionary. I will define like, but before that I have to enter a string, right? So s equal to enter a string. Right now I will define empty dictionary here. Okay, now what I will do, I will just search, run the loop for I in s. Then what I will do, I will just check the values, the key values, if it's present or not. If, for example, just take a string as create, right? So what I will do, my I value will be created. See, initially my I value is C. So what I am doing, I am just checking it in dictionary, right? I am checking if I in D, I is in D, then what I will do, I will increase the value by 1. Basically in dictionary what we do, someone who is watching this live stream, they might be knowing about the dictionary. For that reason, if you don't know, on my 18th or 19th video, I have discussed about the dictionary. You can just go through it once so that we can implement it. Right? So here I will not talk about the basics because I have already told basics I will be discussing on the evening sessions, that is Zoom sessions. You can join in my Zoom session. The Zoom meeting link is already in my bio, in my profile heading. Just you have to click one and you are one click away from joining, right? So here is totally practical implementation. So I will not focus on much of the basics, right? So here what I am doing, whenever we denote dictionary like this is a key, means for DC, it's like whenever we have to access a values inside a dictionary, so what we locate that values with the help of keys, not with the index number. I hope you guys know it. So what I am doing, I am increasing the value of that particular key. Here the key is I, the key is 1. If the key is already in dictionary, then I will increase the value by 1. And if it's not, then what I will do, else 5 is equal to 1. If the value is not present, so what I am doing, I am just assigning a value 1 because in create you can see the count of C is 1 time. So similarly, if C will be there, the count will be 1 here, it will go in else loop because C is not present initially in dictionary. Same applies with R, same applies with E, same applies with A, and same applies with B. But when it will come to E again, you will check if E is in dictionary, then the result will be yes, E is present inside the dictionary because E was previously installed in the list. So what it will increase the value of E, increase the E, and it will increase the value. So here is the program. Just let's print the dictionary. So I will write print D. So when I will write print D, now let's execute this line of code. So when I am executing this line of code, then what you can see, for example, if I enter AASSSDDDDDDD, this many, this many lines. Okay, so now I will press enter. So you can see the value of A is 3 times here. You can count it 1, 2, 3. S is 2 times. You can see here. Here the S is present 1 time and here the S is present 1 time, 2 times. Similarly, for T it's 6, G 4, F 5, and H 2. You can count here. Okay. I'm just giving you one more time. You can count. You will count it. Then you can start another program. If I wait any doubts regarding this, you can just type on the comment section. Okay. So now I will start with the another question. Now I will print a dictionary in a table format. Visualize in rows and table, right? Okay, so first I have to enter a dictionary. So I will write this right here. I will sort this dictionaries for sorted, and I will build this. So after sorting, what you can see that my keys are sorted in alphabetical order. What I do, just and I have to print it in the table format. So what I will do, I will write or I will use a zip function. For all things, and whenever I am using a zip function, you can see that I have to use one item here. So here I have to give the arguments and what I have to zip inside that particular function. In this particular function, what I have to zip, I have to zip basically keys and value. Keys as a column name and values as a row. Right? How it will be displayed? It will be displayed like this. It will be displayed by this. This is the column name A, and within A, my values will be there. This will be B, and within B, my values will be there. Right? So whenever you are using a zip function, the basic syntax behind is to use a star here, and what I have to do, I have to just write here row, not basically row here, basically the key and value that I have to zip, right? So I have to zip the key and value. So key is equal to plus value. Okay, and we will right for key value in key dot id. 5 is going to the so now let's execute it. used a dictionary called D. Then I've used a zip function. Okay. And inside that zip function, what I have did, I've used a star. Basically, star means when you have to zip the values. Okay. So what values I have to zip? I have to zip keys and values. So keys and values I have to zip it, and then I have used the sorted function. It's like for key comma value in sorted dictionary dot items, right? So what's the meaning of dictionary dot items here? The dot items will give us a tuple value, right? You can see here initially I got the tuple values, so that I didn't wanted to do it, right? So for that reason I unzipped again. Using star you can zip unzip the files, right? In dictionary. Yeah, it was a bit complex one. I took a help of ChatGPT and all those steps. So yeah, the understanding behind it is you have to understand the code logically. Means right, if anyone will say print a dictionary in the table format, so for that reason it's like you should know, okay, this is the table format, like this I have to print it. Because someone might would say that you would print the dictionary like this, right? But no, it doesn't works. So for the same reason, what's the logic behind this code is I am zipping these things. I am zipping these things in single variable, and then I am unzipping I. So what I am zipping in I is a key plus value, and that key plus value is from key comma value in sorted dictionary dot items. If I was if I had written the sorted D dot items earlier, as you guys have seen, so what it happened, it converted the dictionary into list. Oh sorry, it converted the dictionary into tuples, and we didn't want that, right? So we used a dictionary comprehension here, and for that reason we are able to get this. There are many more complex methods which ChatGPT had shown, but I did stick to its code because it would create a complexity writing too many codes and you might get a chance of getting an error. So it's better to write your codes short and clips, right? So now what I will do, the another program which I will take into consideration is convert a list into nested dictionaries. Convert list into nested dictionary of names, right? take a look at ChatGPT. Basically, what ChatGPT does is, so here ChatGPT now gives us a simple code, and that W3 schools that code was complex. Okay? So basically, what behind this code is, so we have already defined this. I have sorted this. Now what I need to store that dictionary in a current dictionary, right? So what I will do? Sorry, my bad. Now if I will print current, let's see what's there inside a current, right? A empty dictionary. So basically two dictionary is there. One is D, one is current. So what I will do, I will just initialize here. Current is equal to current of I. Okay, is equal to empty dictionary, and current value will be in current of I. So what's this meaning? For every key we are creating a next dictionary, and for every current value I am putting current of I. Now print current. So you can see previously I have entered here print D is equal to current, and when I was printing that it doesn't showed me, right? It doesn't showed me that I have to put it here. So the empty dictionary was pointing it out, right? So what I will do it, instead of current I have written a D, because current, as you can understand, Python is a dynamic language, right? Python is a dynamic language. So for that what I need is, I have to store the two values into two different variables. So what will happen when I will store the two values into two different variables? So my first initial variable will not be affected. So you can see here, I had to convert the list into nested keys of dictionaries, right? So what I did first, I took a list, I defined an empty dictionary, and for that empty dictionary, I stored that particular dictionary into a different current variable. And what is the data type of that current variable? It's obvious it will be a dictionary, right? You can see here when I was printing the same thing here. Now what I did for I in L. Okay, so current of I, what it's depict? It depicts the current key. I value was initially 12 here, so current of 12 will be it's like I have sorted. Now after sorting, my 4 is the value, right? So current of 4 will create in an empty dictionary, and the value of current will be stored in current of I, right? The value of current of I will be current, right? What's the current of I value? Obviously it's 4. So in current it will be 4. You can see. Then when the loop goes on, then after 4, current of 4 will create another dictionary. So for that reason you can see another dictionary is being created here. Then similarly from 4 the I value changed from 4 to 6, right? So for that reason. And you guys just pardon me for my eyes because I haven't carried my specs, and here sitting inside of the screen, sitting in front of this screen, it's just creating a headache for me. So yeah, I will definitely try using specs for my rest of the videos, because right now what I'm doing, I'm working as an associate data scientist, right? So it's been quite hectic for me, a day hectic for me, and I have to just explain you guys on the YouTube as well. So what is happening? A total overload is there, and yes, I will try to improve that. Yes, because in the afternoon session, you might know that we will got total of workload, and right now I'm in my office as well. So yeah, it's just for you guys. I'm doing this, and why I'm using the help of ChatGPT, because yeah, it will help cover most of the questions in less time. If I would sit coding it, so it might take a lot of time for me and for the videos as well. So I don't want that. Yes, for that reason, I'm just closing my eyes. Why I'm closing my eyes? Because it's been itching and paining me. Right? So yeah, today my body is not with me, but yes, my mind is with me, and with my mind, with my mindset, I am making this video. Right? My body is not supporting me, but what to do? Life. This is life, and we have to carry on. So now move on to the next question. I have to sort the list alphabetically in addition. So you have understood the sorting. You can see it will be sorted like this. It's a easy question. It's not too much of complex here. I will define the same list. Or wait. Yeah, let's define the same list. Wait. When we were sorting the dictionary. Pardon me for closing my eyes because I'm giving my eyes the rest. So I will be just speaking, right? So you just try to locate. Initially, when we perform the sorted function, so what it gave, the error it gave me, that whenever I am using the sorted function, it will give me a values of list. The keys will be sorted and the values will be in list, right? To avoid that, what I will do, I'll use just the hidden tile. I will build it and then I'll also. As you can see here, basically we can't sort by this. Basically, this guy is using a dictionary comprehension here, so I'll use the same thing. And what I have to store here, I have to store here sorted. Sorted B plus sorted key. I think. Yeah, this X, the sorted one. Okay, so this person is sorting the values inside it. Okay, okay. And we were trying to sort the keys. So we will not take this example. We will not take this example. What we will do, I will write here sorted key, comma, not comma, colon, value for key, comma, value in d dot items and print d. Yeah, I tried the same thing earlier, but why did it fail? You guys have seen, right? I've tried this complete. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. So my logic was, see, I told you guys, it's like my body is so much of exhausted, right? But I'm building the logic correctly, but yeah, some error between there. Here I just forgot to write the dict dot items, and that's the most important thing in dictionary. You can't hash. Basically, dictionary is hashable type. It's some kind of mapping. We are mapping the values, and for that particular reason, I have to write dict dot items, and I don't know why I skipped that. My logic was right. It's totally pathetic to see my health conditions like this now. I'm not blaming, but yes, I shouldn't have carried a life into it. But yeah, I still get for you guys what to say. I'm feeling bad about it. See, we have sorted the values here. So basically, what I understood was that we have to sort the dictionary alphabetically, right? And in that program, it was showing that we have to sort the list by values. Yeah, so whatever program which I have understood, I was trying the same way. But yes, now we move on to the next part. Okay, so I will be stopping my live stream because I'm not in the condition where I can hold you back. Yeah, I hope we meet at evening 7 today. So let's meet here. Tomorrow I will try to just get the things done, make the things okay, so that we can cover the most of the things tomorrow. Okay? So see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Take care. Jai Hind.